Hey friends, welcome to the Groove Lab. I'm your host, Lauren Alexander. Each week, I'll give you a behind-the-scenes look into the lives of the people who make up the music industry, from the artists and musicians to the people working behind the scenes. Being a musician myself, I know that there are a lot of ins and outs that go into keeping this industry alive. And today we're going to talk to someone who is really doing some cool things here in East Texas, Daniel Westmoreland. He is one of the creators of the Marshmellow Jam, which is a collection of all the local hippies getting together for a weekend of music, art, and camping. I've never gotten the chance to go, but I have seen pictures and I've heard some crazy stories. So I'm excited to see what he has to say about that. Let's get him on the phone. So how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. So have we met before or just talked on the internet?
I met you guys. You guys played, I think it was your last time to play at the Forge. We didn't actually officially meet,
Just kind
but
of
I
cross
went,
paths.
yeah, I was like, sounding great, guys.
Okay. Okay. Well, cool. Well, nice to finally meet you and be able to talk.
Yeah, same to you.
Yeah. You guys seem to have a really cool thing going on with the Marshmellow Jam.
Oh yeah, it is. Super cool.
I've never been, but I've seen pictures and heard stories. And so you're one of the creators of it.
I am.
Tell me about the Marshmellow Jam.
Well, I mean, I would like to call it a music festival, but on the scale of music festivals, it would be a very small music festival.
Okay.
But I mean, it started out in the 70s as just a party, and my father would have his friends who were musicians. They came out and set up on like a piece of carpet or something. And but it's just over the last probably 10 years we've been really trying to really kind of level up and make it a real festival.
For anyone that is maybe thinking about going, what would their experience be like? What should they expect?
Oh, you would be entering one of the most welcoming places on the entire earth, possibly. um I hear that so often, is that I just can't believe how welcoming it is. Everyone's just eager to talk and eager to make a new friend, and super open-minded. We're doing the best we can to keep politics as far away as we can.
Yeah.
So if anybody's considering coming, just make sure you leave your politics at home.
That's a good rule.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like a collection of all of the hippies of East Texas, kind of.
Exactly what that is.
Nice.
That is exactly.
Nice. So like I said, I've never been, but I've seen posts on Facebook, and I've heard from friends that have gone, that have had just blast. So let's talk about you have your fall jam coming up on
Right.
October 2nd and 3rd.
Mm-hmm. The Harvest Moon Dance.
Tell me about it. I saw the poster. It's way cool.
Oh, isn't that? Yeah, so awesome. That's right.
Robert Woodward does some amazing work. I've never seen him do anything that wasn't just above and beyond expectations.
Yeah, and anytime I get a message from him, I know I'm gonna be grinning, smiling, just
yeah,
super.
Same. So there are a lot of bands on that poster.
There are a lot of bands, but you know what? It is actually usually we have about double of that.
Really?
Yeah, but it got so difficult with scheduling
Yeah.
that we all, I've been working with the sound guy Shane Rendon. He's been on my butt for a while, telling me to kind of slack off a little bit, and I'm finally taking his advice. It's hard to say no, we don't have room for you, or
Right. Tell me about the bands that you have.
So our headline act for this Marshmallow Jam for the Harvest Moon Dance is Tin and Tonic. They are out of Dallas, Texas. They are super, super great, like jam band. Reminds me of like the Grateful Dead. I have Lucas Kelm is coming from Tyler to play. Red Dirt Roosters are, I think some of those guys are from Tyler. I've got a band called The Bids. They're coming from Austin. I've got a band called Pearl Street Riot. They're coming from Paris, Texas. And a good friend of mine, Scott Robertson, is coming up from Houston. And he and I, along with my father and another mutual friend of ours, we're gonna play some songs Friday night. There is this group that I recently was turned on to. They're actually from like the same area I'm from, called Dirty Bynum. They played at the last one in August, and they blew it out of the water. Really, they did. They're young, but these guys are really tight and they know what they're doing. So
Well, that's cool. So that sounds like a fun lineup. So you have people come out and camp and make like a whole night of it?
oh yeah, it's pretty much a whole weekend. I mean, we have people come out. Usually Thursday night is the earliest we really like for people to come out. But that's better because a lot of the people that are camping could come out Thursday night and kind of unload their tents and everything and kind of get out of the way,
Right.
so more people can come in and do the same thing.
Um so you said your dad kind of started doing this. So first of all, where is it?
It is. We are located between Athens and Canton.
Okay.
Technically it's Eustis, Texas, but it's not. We're not actually in any city limits. I mean, we're way out in the woods.
Okay.
Way out. So from Tyler, it's probably an hour west,
Okay. So
close to an.
so is this your dad's property then?
Yeah, this is our family's
A family
property.
property. Cool. So he's kind of the one that came up with the idea and you guys kind of just kept it going and have grown it over the past, you said 10 years?
Yeah, the past 10 years, it's becoming more of a festival rather than a party. I just recently, within the last, I mean, really, like the last 5 years, honestly, it has really taken a turn for the better, in my opinion, because I'm booking more like art vendors, crafts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to incorporate that in it as well.
Well, that's really cool because there is a lot of that in the area. A lot of
Oh
talented
yeah,
people in every aspect, not just musicians, but just people who make art and create, and that's cool for them to have a space to go.
yeah, yeah. I love it. I think this one is we're gonna have the most vendors we've ever had. So probably close to about 20.
Oh, wow. So where can people get, do you sell tickets? How does that work? Online or at the gate?
No, they have, yeah, gay only.
At the gate only.
Yeah, we may do the ticket apps or whatever they are. Yeah, I'm like partially against online money transactions.
Oh, really?
That's just me because I have trust issues
Oh, I understand.
with the internet, but partially because of the lack of ability to operate, uh, you know, devices.
Well, getting you on this phone call has been a wild ride. So I I understand. So you buy tickets at the gate. How much are tickets?
Tickets are $20, and that gets you in for the whole weekend. You can camp. We have water, free water. It's straight out of the ground. It's good stuff.
Is it kind of like a BYOB?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. We have we have two rules, pretty much two rules. That's it. No glass bottles. We go around barefoot. Our kids go around barefoot. We swim. So just glass is just a bad mix with barefoot hippies and water.
For sure.
And our other rule is no pets. We have two dogs, possibly three that will be there. So for the dog lovers, we have clean dogs.
You have dogs.
They're for your yeah. There you go.
Are you guys doing anything different? I know this whole COVID thing has kind of made things super weird. Are you guys having to do anything different with that? Any extra safety measures?
Yeah, we're requiring everyone to wear a face mask when they purchase their ticket. That's to protect our wonderful door girl, Alan Outlock, just because she's going to be, and kind of interacting with every single person. We will make sure that she's safe.
Yeah.
But once you purchase your ticket, it's not required. I mean, we're all adults. If you feel like you need it, great. We'll respect you. If you feel like you don't, great. We'll respect you.
Right. And being outside, you kind of have the space to social distance.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
All right. That's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for being on. For everyone listening, make plans to be at the Harvest Moon Dance Marshmellow Jam October 2nd and 3rd. I know it's going to be an awesome time, and I can't wait to see everyone's pictures.
Hey, thanks for listening to this week's episode of the Groove Lab. Stay groovy.
You guys know I'm a newbie at podcasting. There's so much that goes into it. But luckily, I found Anchor, the easiest way to podcast. Not only do they have the tools to help you record and edit, but they also help with distribution. So your voice can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. But the best part is, it's free. Everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. Make your voice heard. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. All right, Song of the Week time. So for the past few weeks, I've been asking for submissions for new songs, new original music, whatever, anything and everything you're loving, just to kind of expand my musical taste a little bit and also get the chance to share it with you guys. So this one comes in from Candy. Thank you, Candy. Her submission and the pick this week is Going In by Wild Child, who, don't hate me, but I had never heard of, and I really feel like I've been missing out. So they are an indie pop band based out of Austin, Texas, and they just released this song, Going In, and I did a little research, and turns out there's this whole backstory about this song. So there is a podcast called The Song Confessional, which I had also never heard of. Again, feel like I've been missing out. It's hilarious, and it's such a cool idea for a podcast. I wish I had thought of it, but whatever. I'm going to link it down below so you guys can go check them out. But basically what they do is they have anonymous people send in their confessions, and then they have all these songwriters write songs based around the confession by this anonymous person. So this song was written about a confession from this girl who meets her long lost half brother at a party in high school. And it's really crazy, and it's a really cool thing to hear. So definitely go check out the Song Confessional podcast and this beautiful song. If you'd like to submit your band's new song or your new favorite song, shoot me a message on Facebook or Instagram at GrooveLabPod, or send me an email, groovelabpodcast@gmail.com. Thanks so much for listening, you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.